Hello and welcome to our other game.
Welcome to Neon Defense.
We took a break from the Remnants of Chaos stuff and decided to come up with some cell phone game.
So originally, the idea was created a long time ago, maybe 18 years back or whatever. And I just built upon the concept and I upgraded it to the Godot game engine.
And since I was already involved with this nutty guy, I offered my graphics expertise, which may or may not have made the game better.
Ah, I think you made it better.
I like to think so. Anyways, I'm going to walk you through the beginning of this here a little bit. This will be for PC, which runs Windows 32 and 64-bit. It'll also run on Macs. It'll also run on an Android phone.
And Linux 32 and 64-bit.
Ooh, it has Linux as well. So the only thing left to do is figure out eventually, if we start selling this thing, to put it on iPhones. But one step at a time. So we're going to go to the level select button. And I already have an account on here, so I'm going to just go right into playing level 1. I'm going to show you what it looks like. The chips are where you put towers on the motherboard. This little button here is hardcore mode, which means that the waves start halfway through each other. Instead of a wave finishing of enemies, they keep hitting. Like half a wave, half a wave, half a wave. And it just builds and builds and builds and builds. So it's not very smart to start at the very beginning like that, but well, you know. Oh, and this energy is not accurate for level 1, by the way. This is just testing, because we're still testing features. So back to level select. So level 2, it says a little bit different layout. Level 3, little squiggly. 4 is spiral. 5 is one of my early favorites, where the mobs split off randomly and go in different directions. But if you're really looking for a nightmare, this is a nightmare. You have to stop them from getting all the way across the screen. It's the shortest run for the enemies to go. See, at 7. There's 2 different paths for enemies here. Almost, I had to look at that for a second to see where all the enemies would go. Oh, this one's crazy. It's a zigzag pattern here. You just gotta watch to see where these go. We got level 9. It's kind of a cross wave deal. Actually, 9 isn't finished yet. Then we have 10. 10 is the hardcore crossroads. So going back down to level 1, start it out. Blue towers. Now this is just for debugging for our purposes here. So I'll go ahead and turn that off. So that way it'll look a little more like when you play it. Let's start over, shall we? So we start with like 1,000 to begin with, right? So most you can have is 10 of those. So 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Start wave. Here come the globs, or the blobs. Now if you want to slow things down, we have a freeze tower that slows the enemies.
And the amount of slowness changes the higher up on the advance tree or the upgrade tree.
Yeah. I have stuff unlocked here, but as you guys will play it and find out, the first one's always unlocked, but then you have to unlock the second and third levels.
Yep.
And speaking of which, we're going to redesign the health towers a little bit, I think.
Okay.
I think I want them square and not round, just because it makes more sense to me.
Yeah.
Random thought. Anyway, so we're on wave 3 here. I think it'll be either wave 4 or wave 5 that we'll start seeing seeing boomers.
Yeah, little packages of explosiveness.
Now you can pick these here, and they have more range. But I didn't want to put too many towers on the screen yet because, well, you wouldn't start with this many hit points, or start with this many buying points, I should say. Nope, it'll be wave 5, I think. I think wave 5 is the big nasty, and then the bombs start.
Could make it so every 5 wave is a boss wave. Currently, it's like the first boss is like wave 5, and then it goes all the way to like wave 13. Or no, not 13, but maybe 14.
But, I gotta check the debug to see if he... Oh, he did do damage. He did damage to all the lower ones. So that is working correctly.
Awesome.
Now we're going to go into hardcore mode. And you click on that there to take the towers away. We're going to add towers. And this tower here heals towers. Well,
currently it needs some work.
Before they die, that is.
That too, yeah. Currently it's not always healing, because I'm trying to do some switch variables so I can get some...
Well, it's a work in progress. I mean, we're just doing a video what the game looks like, the gameplay, this is what to expect, yada yada yada. See, now you watch me unlock. This is available for unlocking now. So we'll unlock that one. And I have enough points to also unlock this one. So we can undo these two. Ooh, my healing tower went boom. Healing tower should definitely have more hit points.
Okay.
Because it does pop back up to hit points, but when he gets bombarded, like with bomb after bomb after bomb, he can't recover quick enough. Like, what are you doing to me? And since all he does is heal, he should have high armor.
Okay.
In my personal opinion.
Yeah.
So I don't have enough points to unlock that one yet. We got our blue blobs, we got our little flying creatures, we got our flying faces, and octopus buddy. And then we have long range units. You can shoot from a long ways away. We got a flamethrower. Does damage. You even have a money pot that gets you, that earns you more per kill, or energy and memory. So this being a little test video, look for our release coming soon. I don't know exactly which date it's going to be, because we just acquired a marketing person, and we're working out the last few bugs on this end. So hopefully very soon this will be available on Google Play.
That's the goal, yeah.
Thank you very much for watching our video, and look for our game.